Hey everyone, Negative Shreds here, and in today's video we are going to be analyzing Eric Johnson's tones and techniques. Now in this video we are going to be talking about how to get his tone. We're going to be talking about what chords he used, what kind of scales does he use, as well as how he uses downward pick slanting to his advantage. Now first let's go over the tone. Now the tone that I have created, the closest I can get to sounding like his tones in Cliffs of Dover. Let me play it for you guys so you guys can hear it. Eric Johnson is known for playing Marshall amps, so in whatever amp system that you have, pull out whatever amp that is supposed to be based off of the Marshall. So on the gain we have 37%, have my volume at 80%, mid 45, there's 50, 40 on the treble, 40% on the bass, and bright is off. And you can't play any Eric Johnson song without having a little bit of fuzz to him. So right now I have my overdrive pedal. It's on bright fuzz. I got a drive on 70%, level 70%, and the tone is at 80. Now I got very light reverb going. The decay is 2 seconds, and the mix is at 25%. And then on the delay we have 250. Mix is 25%. Feedback is 25%. And gain 50%, depth 30%, and the speed is 1.30. And that is pretty much it in creating and recreating Eric Johnson tone. Alright, now that we got the tones out of the way, let's talk about the downward pick slanting and how he uses that to his advantage. Now what that is, you're basically holding your guitar pick at an angle. So let's say you're holding a guitar pick like so, against the body. Now let's say my hand is your guitar, the strings are right there, and you're holding a guitar pick like so, right? But with downward pick slanting, you're basically holding it at an angle. So you're kind of picking it like so. And what that technique does, it helps you be more accurate with your picking onto the next string above it or below it. Now let's do like a, let's say E minor pentatonic. Now what downward pick slanting does is when you pick down and then up, your pick is already onto the next string above it, so you're kind of saving more energy in trying to pick the next string above it or below it. So it's gonna Now let's talk about what kind of scale he uses. Now specifically the Cliffs of Dover, he was using G major pentatonic scale. So now throughout the whole song he's really just playing the G major pentatonic scale. Some parts in Cliffs of Dover where he kind of stepped outside of the pentatonic box around this part. He's kind of stepped outside of the... Now let's go over chord. Like, what kind of chord is he playing? He does a lot of drop voicings in his chord. Now, what drop voicing is, let's say you want to do drop 2 voicing. Let's say play this chord, the G major. Now, you're going to take that second note, you're going to move it up an octave. Right? So you get that drop voicing. So you're going to play that. And then he also play these triads and these chord inversions, right? So now chord inversions, you're basically rearranging the notes that are in the G major, or whatever chord you want to rearrange. Now in this case we're going to do G major. Alright, so we have a G, D, and B. Now you move on to the next shape, up to the 5th fret, or really 7th fret. You're going to hit that B, and then that G, and then the D. That's an inversion of the G major. Now this is a great way to practice your G major chord inversion by playing it like. Now this one over here is a little bit tricky. You're gonna have hit the 10th fret. You have 10th fret on E, and then the 9th fret on D, and then the 12th fret on G. So you got your G, and then your B, and then your D, which is all the notes of a G major. And then kind of move down here. You got your first finger on the 10th fret of A, and then your ring finger on the 12th fret of D, and then your pinky finger on the 12th fret of B. So you got your G, D, and B. And then the next one, you have your index finger on the 9th fret of D, and then your pinky on the 12th fret of G, and then your middle finger on the 10th fret of E. And then move down here, you're gonna hit the 12th fret of D, and then the 12th fret of B, and then the 15th fret of E. And then you go backward to the chord before that, and then now this is the same chord as it was up here, but you're just playing it down on the 5th fret of D. And then the one after that will be the 5th on A, and then 4 on G, and then the 3rd on E. And over here is going to be the 2nd on A, and then 5th on D, and then the 3rd on B. So these are all the same notes, but just rearranged. And so yeah, I'm gonna wrap the video right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments on who else you guys would love to see me do these kinds of video on, and I will maybe do a video on them. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching.